Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. This is probably the last video of 2024, so we are coming to an end finally. It's 28th of December currently when I'm filming this, and I'm planning on uploading this by like the 31st of December or maybe 1st of January. If it's 1st of January, then it will be the first video of January, but I'll try to get it uploaded before that. So this is the video that I have been planning for quite some time. It is going to be a reset for 2025, like a little bit of goal setting, little bit of a mindset setting, some affirmations and stuff like that. And also before doing all the I don't like to say resolutions because I have never ever kept a resolution ever, but yeah, just some planning and prepping for 2025. But before that, we are going to reflect a little bit on 2024. I would like to tell you about some of my favorites that I've had during this whole year, and then we have a new journal that I'm going to start for 2025. So that will be today I'll be using that journal for the first time. I am also planning on making a vision board, so we will go step by step. So the first thing that will come will be the reflection of 2024, telling you about my favorites, and then we will do the vision board, and then we will do the goal settings for 2025, and that will be the end of the planning and prepping for 2025. I really like watching this kind of videos. I watch other people's videos like this all the time. I have a few YouTubers that are my favorite who do this kind of planning and prepping, so I have always watched this kind of videos. So I thought maybe it's time that I start implementing it in my life. I already have been doing something similar to this for the past 2 years, but not something so planned and prepped. So that's a nice thing. Because of the video, I will also be able to do something completely planned and prepped, and it will not be so haphazard like, oh my god, I have to scroll on Pinterest and just put a few things on my vision board and make it on my phone wallpaper. It won't be something like that. It will be a lot more mindful process. So let's start with the favorites part of 2024. I am not going to go too in depth because I am planning on shooting a reel for that, so do follow me on Instagram for getting that, or I will post a short as well, so you will be able to see it on YouTube as well. But let's go do a quick favorites thing for 2024. I am going to do this in no particular order or anything, like don't think like it's like the most favorite and then it goes down, but I am going to do it in small categories. So let's start with makeup. So for makeup, I have two products. One is this Earth Rhythm Lipstick Tint. As you can see, I always use this whenever I go out. And the next thing is the Mars Double Trouble Mascara. So I have tried a variety of mascara. I tried the Sky High one, I tried the Lash Paradise one, I have used Maybelline Colossal one, but I think the most affordable and yet quite voluming and lengthening mascara is this Mars one. So I will be repurchasing this for the future time as well. So this is almost out now. I have to repurchase this for the new year. The third makeup thing is my go-to lipstick. This is the Nykaa lipstick. It's in the shade Chai, and I wear this all the time because this is the most nude, brownish nude for my skin tone. Pink nudes are not doesn't look as good as on me, but the brown nudes are perfect. Some other favorites, like some random categories, I would say, is this Plum the Smoking Vanilla body mist. So I love this perfume. I use this all the time, especially during the daytime, but this can be used as a nighttime perfume as well because this is not very strong vanilla like. It has a very subdued vanilla kind of smell. So I like this a lot. A very recent favorite is this addition of candle to my collection. It's in the it's like a pine needles kind of scent. It's very different from any of the scented candles I have ever had. It's a little bit sweet and a little bit citrusy kind of thing. So I really like this. It's a Christmas candle, but I will be keeping this all year round because I love the fact that it's this creamy white color. Coming to some fashion favorites, I am loving my golden teardrop hoops. I am also loving my golden Cartier bangle, the Cartier dupe bangle that I got from Keemti. This is also from Keemti, but my mother is wearing it and she is not at home, so I am not able to show you that. And then another fashion favorite is this flower clutcher. Really love wearing this. And another recent addition to my collection is this denim jacket, this oversized denim jacket. If you have seen my what shopping with me in Goriahat vlog, you might have seen this as well. Coming to some skincare and body care products, so I am really loving using this Oriflame cold cream. It has vitamin E, canola oil and cocoa butter, so it's very hydrating, very nourishing. So I'm loving this for the winter time. So once this is out, I will repurchase this again because January and February is also there. And then another one is this Dot & Key vitamin C plus E, the sunscreen with 50 plus SPF. Because I have been using the Aqualogica one for a really long time, and though it's a very nice product, I won't lie, but then I think this suits my skin better, in the sense this is not as watery as the Aqualogica one. So if you have a little bit more oily skin and during the summer months you want something that doesn't make your skin greasy, you might like the Aqualogica one. But my skin is already super dry, it doesn't give a sheen or a glow to my face at all. So I like using this because this gives a little bit of shine to my face. But this isn't heavyweight either. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of things on my face, so it's a perfect everyday wear sunscreen. And obviously for body care, I have to mention the Plum Vanilla Caramello body lotion. The smell, the texture and the moisturizing part, everything is 10 on 10 for this one. Coming to some technology related favorites, I am super grateful for this iPhone. Obviously I love using this for all my purposes, especially the camera and the video quality. But not just that, but also the fact that it's so smooth and so fast. Another favorite for my this year, actually I bought this last year, my MacBook, the Air M1 chip. I bought this last year in December, but then I properly started using it from this year's January month, so I am loving using that. And although the next two products are not exactly technology, but then it's technology related, and that's these two back covers for my iPhone. I have not used it yet. I am currently using a transparent cover because my phone's color is already amazing, so I want to show that off for a little bit. But I am planning on changing to one of these for the new year, so I haven't decided yet, so I will do that. And coming to a book favorite, I read I think 13 books this year, which is a huge deal because I have never read so many books in my entire life in a year. But I have to say Khalid Hosseini's writing has spoken to me on a whole other level than any other book has ever done. So Kite Runner gets a shout out, Thousand Splendid Suns also gets a shout out, but then Kite Runner gets a double shout out. So that's it for my favorites video. Now let's get on to the reflecting part. Done with the reflection part now, and I am hungry because it's lunchtime, so let's go have our lunch and we will continue with the planning for vision board. So the planning for vision board will take a little bit of time because I want to sit with what I actually want to put in my vision board. I don't just want to put random pictures that are aesthetic and cute and something that I aspire to and just put them on. I want it to be a little bit more realistic, yet cute and aesthetic at the same time. So I will have to scroll a lot and actually see which pictures actually resonates with me. I also like to use some of my own pictures because that makes me feel more, that makes it a little bit more personal, because if I see myself in the vision board, something that I've already done, something that I have seen and I want to do more of in 2025, some of those pictures are in the vision board, then I feel a lot more like, yeah, I have done this, so I can do it again. So it makes it a lot more realistic to me. So it will take some time, so I don't know if I'll be able to do the entire vision board by today, but we will get started with the process today. Turn to page 394. Headed to a friend's house now. We are going to do some planning for an upcoming trip. We don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that's the thing about planning for 2025. You just have to hope and pray that things happen. So you have to prep for such stuff to make those things happen. So I'm going to go to her place, and I am also bringing my laptop. Let's see if we end up doing anything other than the planning, because we were thinking of doing our vision boards together, but not sure if we will have the time or not. But yeah, let's head out now. Good morning, guys. So today we are going to do the final step of our prepping plan for the 2025, and that is doing some goal setting for the upcoming year. I know the video has been a little bit late than I had originally planned, but then there are people who are still living the New Year's still getting over the New Year's festivities. So I think this Sunday will be the perfect time to actually watch this video and to get into the mindset of the new year, because we always have this thinking process of like starting fresh from Monday, because obviously who wants to start on a Thursday? No one wants to start their anything they want, like a goal setting or anything like that, on a Wednesday or a Thursday. So I think the video is right on track for that. Anyways, so let's go ahead do some goal planning. I have bought a new planner, a 2025 planner. It's undated. So you can use it whenever you want, because I really don't like dated planners, because as you see, I have already missed a few days for the new year. So if it was a dated planner, then the first few pages will just have gone to waste. So I don't like dated planners. I got it from the Doodle collection or something like that. I will link the Amazon link that I bought it from in my description, so you can check it out, because it is very affordable. I think I got it for like 490 or something. And it comes it looks like this. The planner looks very sophisticated and modest, like it's not very loud or anything. I love the soft cushiony kind of effect on it, and it has written 2025 on top of it, and just this plain gray color, and it has many pages. I'll show you them one by one. This is how the planner looks. So when you open it, it has the place for the name and phone number for the person. Then you have some birthdays, anniversary, vision board. I have made a vision board by myself, so I won't be using this anyways. A page for your goals and a page for the strategy for those goals. Then you have some timetables like this, daily timetable. So if you have some to-do list, you can do that. You have some decision lists like this. You have a page for brainstorming like this. We have then the monthly pages. We have 12 monthly pages where you can put some ideas, notes, stuff like that. We have other monthly pages. Then we have the normal ruled lines, and it is undated. As you can see, you can put the date of the day, whichever day you want, and then that's it. And the planner also came with a few stickers, like these stickers. There are some stickers if you want to use, you can use them. Came with these 2 bookmarks, so like this. It has some of these affirmation cards kind of like thing. It's both sided, so you can use whichever one you want. Lastly, it came with this weekly meal tracker. It's really handy for people who like to do meal prepping and cook their own food. I don't cook my own food. My mother cooks my food. I just prepare my own breakfast. So I probably won't be needing this much. And that's a wrap on prepping for 2025. Thank you for sticking with me throughout 2024, and I love you all so much. I hope to grow a lot more in this year, both in YouTube and in my job and in my personal life, and lots of more content to come. So do subscribe to my channel to get updated for my new videos that I upload on every Sunday, and I will get back on a proper I will get back into a proper uploading schedule after this. I know I have been off a little bit because it's been too much of a festive mood to actually shoot and produce any content. But yeah, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you all later in next week's video. And have a nice week. Bye.